Hello adventurers! We're soaring high on an A380 from Los Angeles International Airport to Seoul Incheon International Airport on Asiana Airways. But here's the burning question. Have you ever wondered what it's like to fly in the world's largest passenger airplane? Not only that, on the second deck. Well, stick around, subscribe, and let's have a great big beautiful day as we uncover the magic together. This is an A380, the world's largest passenger liner. Can fit up to 500 passengers and has a full-size double deck. Okay, we're row 76, so we are going upstairs. We're heading to the second level. All right, here we are on the second deck. We're about to enter in. So we made it to 76A on the second level. You can see a Korean Air plane right out there, also an A380. They did leave us around the same time as us. Great thing about these, you've got your monitor, your remote. It does come with some headphones. They give you a nice pillow as well, and then also blanket, and we have also some extra space here for those of us sitting in this window seat, which is what I have, so I can keep lots of things down here, including, it looks like an amenity kit, which we'll take a look at a bit later. So these seats do typically cost a little extra, but because we're on a long haul, 13-hour flight, it's really nice because it's a 2-for-2 configuration, so you don't have 3 seats in the aisle window area. It's just the aisle here next to me and the window, so plenty of space for my backpack to go under. There's also a nice little footrest here if you want to just hang and just chill. And then, of course, your seat back function here, which we'll do a little bit later. And then with your meal table, tray table, it's actually a decent size. Actually, you'll be able to do my laptop on here as well and maybe work on a few things. But really cool. 10,241 kilometers. Let's see if this works. I'm trying to see if I can turn it to English because I can't read Korean, unfortunately. Probably it's not working right now because we're still boarding, but that's okay. So we'll mess with it later. What's really cool too is that when they have a passenger announcement like they have right now, they put it in Korean and in English, and they tell you here on the screen there's an announcement, so it doesn't interrupt your
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Asiana Airlines flight 201 CM.
You can see the Korean Airlines flight already on its way out. You can push back. See who's going to get to Korea first. And while we're waiting to push back, I want to show you the amenity kit here. Asiana Airlines. And inside, you've got a pair of some cheap slippers to keep your feet comfortable while you're on the long flight. And it looks like they also give you toothbrush and a little toothpaste so you can brush your teeth after you eat the meals, because we will have meals on this flight, which we'll show you in just a little bit. I went ahead and put on those amenity flip-flops. As you can see, they're pretty basic, but they work and they fit good. And I got my shoes sitting over there because got to keep yourself comfortable on these long haul flights, and got a nice place to set my feet if I want. And we're finally getting the pushback. You can see that currently it is 12:31 p.m. here, and the time in Seoul was 4:31 a.m. It is supposed to be a 12.5-hour flight or something like that. 80 degrees outside here in LA. 145 altitude, we're not moving. Ground speed is 0. But yeah, there you go. Local time 12:30 p.m. Local time here in LA, 4:30 in the morning there in Seoul, Korea. And we have 6,425 miles to go on this trip. And we're about to push forward. There's a Philippine airline plane right there. Very cool. Because that is where we're headed eventually. Once we go to Seoul, we're going to take another plane from Seoul to Clark Air, or to what was Clark Air Base, to Clark in the Angeles area of the Philippines, which is just north of Manila, about an hour north of Manila by driving. But it's where we want to be for this little trip. What's really cool as we taxi, you can actually get a landscape view there of the runway as we pull across to to where we need to be. It looks like we're the next one up. You can see there's another plane coming in right now. Once this plane lands, it looks like we'll be ready to take off. There it goes. And let's see if I can catch it here. Maybe not, probably not. Until too high up. Oh, there it is. That's a Delta plane. We're going to be taking off into runway 24L.
손님 여러분, 곧 이륙하겠습니다. 좌석 벨트를 매주십시오. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take off soon. Please fasten your seatbelt.
Here we go. Alright, we're ready to launch this thing. South Korea, and we have liftoff of an A380 view from the second deck. Check out the beaches there down on the California coast. And you can see that we're right over Los Angeles, heading over the Pacific. Just water for a good part of the way. One other cool feature I like is this, what they call window seat view, and it shows you the speed in knots. It shows you your climbing, and it shows you your altitude. Like right now we're at 3,450 and going up and up and up. Now that we are in the air and cruising, they actually give us some orange juice to enjoy. Great vitamin C, obviously on the flights. There's a lot of recirculated air, so it's good to keep us healthy and such. So toast and some orange juice. So we're about 34,000 feet in the air, and about an hour from having left, and now it is time to eat. One great thing I like about Asiana and any Korean airlines is the Korean options. You get a Western or Korean option. I chose the Korean option, and today it's one of my favorites, Bibimpap. So Bibimpap is a traditional dish that comes with your meat, next to the veggies. You mix it with your rice, which they do have here, and then you've got gochujang sauce and sesame oil. Basically, you put the sauces in to mix, add the rice on top, and mix it together, and you get a wonderful dish. They also give you a little bit of a pickled radish with a traditional egg roll, like a little egg roll. And then for dessert, you've got your Kit Kat, and then I've got my Coke Zero to drink. So let me go ahead and put this together, and then I'll show you what the final product looks like. Once you mix it up a little bit, you've got your finished product, which I'm not going to really sample because I know it's going to taste good anyway, plus there's just a limited amount of room. So just so you know that if you like spicy food, if you like Korean food, this would be a great option. If you've had it before, then you know what I'm talking about. Let us know in the comments if you had it before, and tell us what you think of it. And there is the finished product, all done, including the Kit Kat and the soup. Everything was marvelous and delicious, but I did want to show you something for those of you who don't know how to think about together, who want to know more about it. I'm going to pause it right there. You're going to see how Bibimpap is so famous. here. Things like that. Home screen, you've got different things here. Things for the littles. More things about travel around the world. More about the airline. Shopping, duty-free stuff. Connectivity, which doesn't work on this plane, I don't think. And such. So that's your in-flight entertainment system. That's here on Asiana Airlines on the A380. And after dinner is over, they combine it off with coffee or tea. I decided to get some hot tea to enjoy my flight. Okay, so now we're in the lavatory. Just to give you a quick look of what it looks like in here. It's not that bad. Pretty spacious compared to some of the ones I've been on. You have a baby changing table here. Right above the toilet area, of course. The flush button. You have a facial and hand lotion you can use. Looks like in these cabinets here, they have extra toilet paper. Down here, actually, those are paper towels. We also have some toilet covers there. Toilet paper there. Right there. Of course, you have your hand wash station. You can decide how cold or hot you want it. I believe there's a soap button right there, and this might be for the water. And then it looks like there's some cups there if you want to rinse, if you want to brush your teeth. And also, you can go ahead and throw your waste in that bin. But pretty simple for a bathroom here on Asiana Airlines on this A380. One of the things you'll find on international flights is commonly you can have the ability to buy things on the plane duty free, which is basically without those severe import taxes. Usually it's going to be luxury items. I'm not going to go through the whole book, but they are taking orders on the plane right now. So you have things from liquor, different types of liquor you can get. Beauty items, even perfumes. You can even get a set of headphones for $426 there. And just a whole sort of different items you can get. But this is a pretty thick book. You can kind of see everything you want to grab. There's also plenty of the shops in the international terminals that you might even see in Seoul when you look at that area. Might even have duty-free shops too. We'll take a look at those. But this is just something you can look forward to if you like to shop while you're in the sky. Now, since it's been about a couple hours since we've left LAX, we've had some food, we've done a few other things, had some tea. Now it's a good time to take a little nap. Just because with a long flight, we're having to adjust from really honestly being in Tampa time to being halfway across the world in Korea, which our final destination is going to be the Philippines. But just wanted to, let you know that sometimes taking a nap on the plane is a good thing. So after a little bit of nap, we're about 6.5 hours out and 6.5 hours left to go. Watched a couple movies and they brought us a little snack. Looks like a ham and cheese sandwich, but actually not bad for a little snack on our way to Korea. We're inching that much closer to our destination. We're about 4 hours out, and they brought us some pretzels as a snack. Gonna enjoy these, and then we might be doing the second meal here very, very soon. So we are only a couple hours away from our destination of Seoul, Korea. We're just about to head over to Japan, and we've got our next meal. As you can see, we're about 2 hours out. We're about to head over to Japan, and Seoul is right around the corner, and then they just served us our second real full meal here. The Western option was a seafood pasta. This is the Korean option, which has chicken and rice, and then they just give us some gochujang sauce, some sort of salad there, a little bit of fruit, and a roll. Looks really good. Some butter, of course, for that roll. And as always, of course, we have those utensils too. Looks really good. We're going to eat this and get ready to land here very soon. So as you can see here now, we have a finished tray of food. The chicken was really good. I had put the whole thing of gochujang paste in that, which made it really nice and spicy. They had that salad, which was really good as well, very nice and fresh tasting, and then the fruit was very sweet. The roll was a roll with less butter, but one thing I also, overall, the breakfast, if you want to call it, or dinner, or whatever, the meal was really good. One thing I also forgot to mention is that with those utensils, they give you white towel wipes as well that you can use when you're done eating. But we're going to drink this Sprite, maybe get a coffee, and look forward to being here within the next hour or so. Oh, there's a whole lot to see in the 38,000 feet. You can't see some of those rolling mountains of Japan that we are over, which is the only land we've seen since really California. So we're just getting that much closer. And you can see this cool view again of 480 knots airspeed. We're going at about 37,990 feet right over the Japanese terrain with an hour and 46 left to go before we land. We're getting ever so closer to Korea, and out the window you can actually see another plane coasting alongside us, and I kind of wonder if that is the other Korean airline plane that we were flying with when we left LA. We finally made it over Korean land, and as we are getting ready to land, they are now showing a flight exercise video to get us up and stretching.
다리를 어깨 넓이로 벌려주실 겁니다. 허벅지 쪽에 양손을 잡아주시고 그대로
Since we've been sitting for about 12 and a half hours, definitely something that would be a good thing to do. Get some blood flowing. What's crazy is the fact that it's August 5:30 here in Korea, and it is like 3 in the morning back home in Florida. I think I got a little bit of rest, so hopefully the time jet lag isn't too bad. So since we have a connecting flight out of Seoul, we're going to go ahead and take a look where we need to go. And if you go to travel on the in-flight entertainment, they have a connecting gate option. It's going to let you know where we're connecting to. We're arriving about 6:10 p.m., which a little bit earlier, which is fine. Bravo gate 17. We're connecting to Clark. Just go down over here to 707 CRK, 9:30 departure, gate 12. So if we're coming into 17, which is right there, gate 12 is here. We're not going to have too far to walk. Won't have to go through security or anything like that. Pretty easy transition to our next destination, and then we're going to sit for a few hours. Making slight adjustments as we try to get on the runway here. Just touched down into South Korea. Alright, long flight is over.
아시아나 항공을 이용해 주신 손님 여러분께 진심으로 감사드립니다.
Our flight to Clark
안녕히 가십시오.
Airport should be about a 4-hour flight, but again we have about a 3-hour layover here until we leave at about 9:30. It is 5:49. It is 5:49 Korean time now. We're leaving at 9:30 for our other flight, so a couple hours to wait. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey as we travel to the Philippines. If you want more incredible adventures and travel insights, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our vlogging family. But until then, I hope you have a great, big, beautiful day, and we will see you real soon.